Most people think that the old path still works. Get a degree, get a job, work 40 years, and then retire. But even people making $60,000 to $100,000 are still living paycheck to paycheck in most cities now. I realized that this path, this dream was just a lie sold to us by our parents, by society when I was 18. I was completely broke back then, but that's when I started to teach myself about how money works, how the rich grow their wealth, and became obsessed with investing. Not just money, but time, energy, and intention. And now fast forward 5 years later, I'm in the top 1% of my age group and have actual control over my time, future, and life. And just listen, guys, I'm not special at all. In fact, according to a lot of my teachers, I'm below average. I just understood this one thing that most people don't, and it's if you only trade your time for money, you will always fall behind. Warren Buffett once said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And that's because you need leverage. You need something that will scale how much money you make, not how many hours that you work at a day. And there are actually 3 types of leverage that changed everything for me. Most people know only about one, but the other 2, that's what separated me from everyone else that's still stuck in that old path, that old system. Let's start with number 1, the wage trap. Let me show you why the old playbook is broken. Back then, our parents could buy a house with, just one income. They could go to college without debts, retire on one pension, and rely on, Social Security. That world doesn't really exist anymore. Today, your rent eats 40% of your income. And if you live in California like me, maybe 100%. Student loans sit on your back for around 20 years and compound against you. And Social Security, that too is running out. So even if you're making decent money, 70K, 80K a year, you're still likely stuck because trading time for money will always have a cap. Since there's only 24 hours in a day, that means there's only so much that you could make. And it doesn't help that there are forces working against you, like the trillion-dollar corporations that are trying every single day, every single second to trying to get you to spend money on whatever product that they're selling. So if all you do is work, save, and repeat, you're already losing. The math doesn't work out. You'll never save fast enough to outpace inflation, the rising costs, and just life happening. And I know this sounds contradictory, but saving money will never make you rich. It will only make you poorer over time. And that's why you need to stop just being a worker and start being an investor. Now, this is where most finance YouTube videos stop. They tell you to invest, but they don't really tell you how or what or how to even get the money to invest if you're already broke. And honestly, that's the part that really matters and truly holds people back. It's not how to invest, because we have videos on that. It's really how to get the money or keep the money to invest in the first place. And that's what I cover in the skill leverage system. But first, you need to understand why traditional investing advice is designed to just fail you. Section 2, the 3 types of leverage. Investing isn't just about stocks. It's about creating leverage. And there are 3 types of leverage that you need to understand. First, there's financial leverage. This is the one that everyone knows, but still doesn't quite get. And it's just making your money work for you. And this has been my mission for the past 5 or 6 years, to wake up my generation to this type of leverage, to investing. That's why I started posting on social media, started this YouTube channel, because I want to wake up my generation, everyone who was broke or maybe don't know what they're doing with the money, to the power of investing. Instead of working hard and earning and then spending your money, you actually build an army that works for you while you sleep every time you invest. Stocks, ETFs, index funds, things that mirror certain market indexes like the S&P 500, which is the top 500 largest company in the US stock exchange. Real estate, maybe crypto if you know what you're doing. Not like me though. I lost a lot of money in Doge. Gold, silver, Pokemon cards, even Legos. There's a lot of things where you can stack your money in and just watch it grow over time. But here's the truth that most people miss. You don't need to be rich to start investing. Starting is how you actually become rich. Now let's just do the math. If you invest $200 a month into an index fund, averaging around 10% a year, in 10 years, you will have $41,000. In 20 years, $152,000. But in 30 years, over $450,000. Now that's the power of what's called compound interest. That's where your money grows, and then that growth grows, and then that growth combines with the growth and everything that you just put in keeps growing. And here's the best part. The math accelerates with scale. Getting from $0 to $10,000, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of discipline. But once you hit that 100K, that's when momentum really starts to work in your favor and kicks in. Your investments will start to make more than your day job. And so if you only save without investing, you would need to put away an unattainable and unfathomable amount of money just to keep up. The system is really rigged against the savers, but it's built for investors and by investors. That's really how the rich get richer. They don't have their money just sitting in their bank account. They have their money in assets that go up in value without them doing anything. Again, stocks, gold, real estate, stuff like that. But here's the problem. If you're making $15 an hour, even perfect investing won't save you enough. And this is where 99% of people get stuck. They think they just need to save more, work harder, cut expenses in order to build their wealth and retire early. And that's exactly backwards. What you actually need is what I call skill leverage. And it's the reason why I went from being dead broke to having multiple six figures saved up while most of the people around me are still grinding. Let me show you what I mean. Number two, the skill leverage. Now, this is where most people sleep on. Financial leverage is great. It's the prerequisite to building wealth, but you need income to fuel it. And if your income is capped at $25 an hour, you're gonna be stuck because unless you add more hours or work 24/7, then you can't really make more money. That's why you need high value, scalable skills. I'm talking about skills where your pay isn't chained to the amount of hours that you work. It doesn't need to be full blown on businesses. You don't need to quit your job. You can just have a simple side hustle that helps you pay off the bills or helps you invest more every single month. And it even turns out that side hustlers pulled in an average of $891 extra a month in 2024. That's not pocket change. That's proof that people are rejecting the 9-to-5 trap and actually going out of their way to make even more money. And over half of Americans now juggle side gigs just to make ends meet. So here are a few side hustles or high income skills that you can start today. Number one is content creation. Now, this is, in my opinion, one of the biggest gold rush opportunities of our generation, of our time, especially with AI and all the tools that are at our service. Number two, copywriting. You can do a lot with it. And even me personally, I've hired a couple people to help with my copywriting for my emails and for my sales scripts. That leads me to number three, which is sales. And this is a skill that will never go away. And if you know how to sell, you'll never go broke. And number four, coding. Now with AI, even kids who don't even know how to code are able to make these apps that are making millions of dollars, a month. Number five, any type of design, especially if it helps with content creation. And number six, marketing. If you understand social media, how to post and make videos, then you have a real talent, a talent that a lot of people, a lot of companies and businesses will pay you for. Now, these skills have really no ceiling. 1 hour of work can earn you, again, as I said, $0 or maybe $5,000. Naval Ravikant once said best, you get paid for your mind, not your time. And here's why this matters more than ever. Even if you have a regular 9-to-5 corporate job, that doesn't mean that you can breathe easily. Layoffs right now are brutal. I know a lot of people who have got laid off just randomly. The job market is drying up and getting more and more competitive every single day. And that degree, it no longer guarantees you a salary that will keep you above water. Young college grads are facing it really hard at the moment. The unemployment rate for recent grads hovers around 5.3%, and 41% are unemployed working jobs that don't need their degree. More than half of new grads land roles that don't match their field or training. And even men and women with college degrees now face unemployment at rates similar to non-grads. Your skills and the value you bring are your real security. When you build skill leverage, you create options, freelance gigs, side hustles, eventually your own business if you want to. You're not dependent on just one employer. You're not capped to one salary. You're controlling your own earning potential. And you honestly just need to adopt the investor mindset. Now, let me be clear about what investing actually is. It's not gambling. It's not trying to flip $100 into $200 overnight. Investing is a discipline. It's the ability to delay gratification. It's about saying no to what you want right now for something greater later on. Now, here's my real definition. Investing is positioning your resources, yourself today to capture tomorrow's growth. Now, that applies to your money, but it also applies to you. Are you putting yourself in the right position to grow? Or are you just grinding and drifting through your life hoping that it works out? Most people are doing the latter. They're stuck because they're not thinking like investors. They're just reacting and purely just surviving. Investors position themselves. All right, so how do you actually do this if you're broke right now or have no clue what to do? Now, here's the exact 3-step phase plan that I used that helped me. Phase 1, just get your feet wet. Open a brokerage account with Fidelity, Vanguard, Robinhood, Webull, which I use. It doesn't really matter. And set up auto investing. Even if it's $1 a week, $1 a month, it doesn't really matter. The point isn't just the amount. It's about building the habit and being comfortable with investing and just learning how everything works. And if you do this, you're already ahead of most people, because most people, they never start. They think that they need thousands of dollars or they need to be, this super smart finance expert. You don't. You really just need to start. But if you need even more support, I do have a free 5 steps to investing guide for beginners. Down in the description below, it has pretty much everything that you need. And it'll also have a link to my portfolio in there. So 100% free. I hope it helps. Phase 2, invest time into skills. Now, while your money is now invested and compounding in the background, let's start to build skill leverage. I want you to just pick one high value skill, one side hustle to try. Creating content, copy, sales, or even door dashing or watching dogs over the weekends. It doesn't really matter. Whatever aligns with what you're good at or even interested in. Set a goal for yourself to try to make an extra $100 to $500 a month per week if you really want to go for it. Now, what's hard with this is that you're gonna have to do this in tandem with your day job. And it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to spend time that you would rather, maybe doom scroll or just do nothing. It's going to be hard. You're going to be tired. But if you really want to build real wealth and escape the wage trap and get ahead, this is how you do it. Now, phase 3, turn skills into income. Once your side hustle start to earn real money, more than your job or maybe even close to it, or you're just making, a lot more money through your side hustles, double down. Go all in if it makes sense. Scale it. And here's the loop. As your income grows from skill leverage, you funnel more into financial leverage. And now your money and your skills are compounding for you, and you have this feedback loop of just earning more money and then making that money earn more for you. And that's how you actually build real wealth. Now look, I showed you the 3 types of leverage, but knowing them means nothing if you don't know which one to start with based off of your own situation and what you really want to do. And so if you're completely broke right now, start with just phase 1 strategy that I showed you. But if you already have some income and you're ready to go faster and you want to exponentially increase your wealth, then there's a faster path that I didn't cover right here. And here's what nobody tells you. The order matters. Most people start with the wrong leverage and waste 2 to 3 years. And I made that mistake. Lost 2 years going in circles just trying to figure out what I'm doing. Then I figured out the exact sequence and everything clicked. And I documented that entire journey, the entire strategy, step by step for someone who's starting from zero in 2025. And it's in this video right here, because here's the truth. You're not going to be rich the next month. But if you follow this sequence, and if you position yourself like an investor starting today, 1 year from now, you'll wish you started sooner. But 5 years from now, you'll be unrecognizable. The question isn't, can this work? The question is, are you actually going to start? I'll leave the video right here for you to decide for yourself. Till next time.